What's up, everybody? Fire chicken in the scrapyard, literally in the scrapyard. I'm wanting to make a video for you guys because I got some information to put out. I didn't feel like doing a live today. I just want to get this information out to you without having to be distracted by comments and stuff popping up on my screen. So I'm going to get right to it. First off, I just watched the live feed from Saturday and I was noticing some issues with it. People were talking about, hey, who's filming? You know, why is there a hand in front of it? Why is the range of view so limited? Why is the quality so bad? Are you using a Motorola V3? I got to address these issues because I didn't really get a chance to see this stuff during the live. That camera angle is completely 100% free. I'm going to say it that way first. It's a way that you guys can stream the event. It is limited. It's not perfect. I'm not having a person man the camera right there just for that. I already got people inside the ring. I got people outside the ring filming different camera angles. Those are the edited ones. Those are the important ones. If you guys want to see the fights, I post them the day after the event. That's premium access. It's only $2.99, guys. It ain't shit. So sign up for that. There's a lot of other perks that go along with it. It's on our YouTube page. It's the join button. If you don't see it, it means you got an iPhone. You need to move on over to the dark side or use somebody's Android or their desktop PC and purchase that. I release videos early on there. A lot of stuff, a lot of reasons to get the premium access. You also show up when I do my live feeds as a premium access member with different rankings depending on how long you've done it. So give back to the scrapyard a little bit, be a $2.99 member. It's not that much. It's like a cost of an energy drink. Let's talk about our Facebook group really quick and why I push you guys to join the Facebook group. The reason for that is we have a lot of fighters that are in the Facebook group that you guys really love. I mean, big one is Solo. Solo is all over our Facebook group, and you guys can interact with him and talk to him and be part of his fan club, so to speak. But Gash is in there. I mean, like pretty much all of our fighters are in the Facebook group. In fact, I think all of our fighters are in the Facebook group, and you can conversate with them in there. We have 27,000 members in that group. We do have strict rule sets that you have to follow. Be respectful because we have worked really hard to get that group to where it is. And it's a community, and we don't want that community to go away just because Facebook's lame, community violations and that stuff. So just mind the rules, you know. If you want less rules, I have Scrapyard Fights. That's a different group. It's got like 75,000 members, and that's just like a free-for-all, like a shit posting group. I don't monitor that at all. I use that group to kind of advertise and get out information and show the fight so a bigger audience can see it. Event staff, guys, I need dedicated members for my event staff. I need a security team. Okay, I'm like lacking in the security. People come out and say like, oh yeah, I'm here for security, but they don't do nothing, or they're not here when they're supposed to be. I need legit breakdown, and I'm gonna start doing this where I have people set in certain slots. No more people just coming out to watch and just kind of like, you know, that's it. People actually need to be working jobs, because the reason for that is we are getting more members, more fighters, more fights per event now. So that means more people are coming. That means I need to restrict the amount of people they're either bringing out more and who's allowed to just come spectate. It's not a spectator event, guys. It's for YouTube. And if you want to spectate, bring a fighter out to fight. That's how you spectate, is you're their plus one, their corner. You're either that or you're on the event staff. So those are the ways that you can come out and spectate. Other than that, you've got the premium access I mentioned. You've got the wanky live feed that people complain about, but it's free. And then you can wait for the full videos to come out that I edit. So also, let's see. I want to put out there about my workload and this whole thing. So I spend about 2 hours fully editing each fight. So every fight that happens in the scrapyard, I spend about 2 hours editing it. Not to mention, I spend time doing videos for my Scrapyard GoPro channel, which is 33,000 subscribers. As you know, the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel has over 100,000 subscribers now. It's doing great, lots of views, a lot of interaction, lots of positivity. So aside from me spending the 2 hours per video, I filmed 20 videos this last event, so that's 40 hours of editing I got to do. I'm also running the group. I'm answering DMs. I'm hosting the events. I'm doing all the promotion work. I got a job that is full-time, 40 plus hours a week. I got kids that I got to spend time with. And I mean, I'm just saying that, guys, I can't get your videos out. Like, I'm still pretty routine as putting a video out like every other day for you guys. So, it's a huge workload, so just bear with me, and know that kind of stuff, you know, when you're asking, hey, when's my video going to be out? Basically, it'll be out when it's out. If you want it to be out fast, have a devastating performance in your fight. If you go out there really cautious, like I've done a couple times, and just kind of, you know, try not to lose and win on points and make it a decision, it ain't gonna get posted first. I'm just telling you that. You got to have like a stellar performance or be a big recognized name and still have a good performance. And that's how you get your fight out first. The signups right now are live for July, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm trying to stay on top of July because I know it's a hot event. It's our 2-year anniversary. I want to get people matched up ahead of time. And so these people that are like, oh yeah, I want to fight in July, but they're not signing up, good luck on like getting the match that you want when you sign up, because I've already had the event live signups for like a week or two now. And if you can't go in there and put your name down on it, I mean, do you really want to fight, or are you just like, it's an idea, like you think you want to fight? So I'm just telling you, get in there, put your name down. I can try to find you a fight and get you locked in early, and that will be your fight. You don't have to worry about last minute thing and then not having a fight. We're still doing our 100,000 subscriber fan appreciation or whatever. And to be honest, guys, I want to do this, but I don't know how to go about it. I don't know how to go about giving something to our loyal fans. I don't want to just make it random, because I feel like I should be rewarding the people that are most dedicated and tune into our stuff the most. That's the fans that really got my most appreciation. I'm changing something on the Wall of Fame, guys. So as you can see, our Wall of Fame is starting to get a little bit bigger. Okay, the requirement was 7 fights get you on the Wall of Fame. For every 5 people that make it on the Wall of Fame, the requirement will go up 1 fight. So now the requirement, I know this is going to piss people off, but I mean, we've been doing this for 2 years now. The requirement to get on the Wall of Fame now is 8 fights. And when there are 10 people on that wall, then it will be 9 fights, and so on and so forth. So all the people that are on there now, you get to stay with your 7 fights. But as we go on, it's just going to go 8, 9, 10. And we got wall space here. I mean, I'll go all the way over here, and we can all go all the way over there. Fighter of the year, I don't feel like that's like, you could probably fit 20 years of fights on there, so I'm not really concerned about that. And we got our fastest knockout and submissions over there. So that's only going to change. I'm not adding anything to that wall. So we do have wall space, but I do have to regulate it a little bit and make it so it's more difficult as we go on, because the amount of time that we've been active is longer. So sorry if it pisses anybody off, but that's what it is. We got to adjust and change things as we go along. What else? I'm going to talk about the match list for our July event so far. Dude, this event is just looking crazy good. And I'm saying that this is going to be our best event ever. And if you want to fight on it, you need to get on that event. So we got Cerro versus E-Money, 2 up-and-coming fighters in the scrapyard. You can look them up. We got our timekeeper himself, Mr. Bob and Weave in the background, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's getting in the ring against Scorpio. That's going to be crazy. We got Q-Tip our 145-pound champ's going to get in there with the Turkish Assassin coming back. We haven't seen him for a while. Maniaco, our 170-pound boxing champion, is going to get in there with Turkish Assassin's twin brother, Turco. Those are going to be title fights, guys. Those are going to be good. I'm telling you, these guys are good, legit boxers. We got Gash coming back all the way from Minnesota, I think it is, Minnesota. I think that's the right state. Or Wisconsin. It might be Wisconsin. It's one of those states. She's coming over and fighting DAD. That's going to be a kickboxing match, and that one's going to be a crazy match. Got Crazy Legs versus Free Smoke. This is one of our featured matchups. This is going to be good because these two have gone back and forth. A lot of talk. Props to Free Smoke, for coming up, man. Like, you said you were going to do it. You mentioned, hey, I'm going to come up and fight, and you are showing up to fight. And I got mad respect for anybody that does that. And you're going to come up and you're going to see, like, we're a good group of people. Like, we might, go back and forth online a little bit, but we are a pretty cool crew. And we're going to have a little bit of an after party, so I hope you stick around for that. But also one of our main fights, or our main fight, I can't even talk today. Our main fight today is slow down. Okay, it's Too Explosive versus Beach. Our 155-pound champion is taking on the legendary OG branch fighter, Beach himself. He's flying out. He's going to spend a few days. He's going to be part of the after party. It's going to be fun. Really quick, the types of matches that we do are boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA. Can do grappling, but I don't want people signing up to grapple out here. I used to do that every month, but I'm kind of fighting a little bit of an injury, so I'm not grappling currently. How do you get a fight? You sign up in our Facebook group and you look for the events section. When an event pops up, you sign up. A couple days before the event, you message me and ask me for the address. Sometimes I match ahead of time. Sometimes I match at the event. Just expect to get matched at the event. Last Saturday, we matched everybody up at the event, and we didn't really do any pre-fight matching. That was yesterday. So that was, like I said, a big event. I got over 20 fights. You can, let's see, we're at Gig Harbor, Washington. We don't pay for travel or anything like that. If you want to fight out in the scrapyard, you got to find your own way out here. Maybe hook up with some people, and maybe if you're close enough, you drive up. We had a lot of people travel from out of state last event yesterday. We had people come up from Oregon, California, New York, Canada. I'm sure there were other states too. I just got to look through the waivers, but it was pretty neat to see all these people coming from out of state. We fight once a month. It's usually towards the end of the month, anywhere from the 20th to the 30th or 31st. It's somewhere in between there. I try to aim more closer to the 20th. That's when we do our fights. Once a month, our fights are getting pretty good on views, guys. Like, if you come out and do a good performance, your fight could hit 1 million views. We have a fight from the last event, previous one, May, that is up to like 420, 430, 440,000 views, I think, something like that. A couple more that are over 120, and I mean, that was those fights are getting a lot of views, and it seems like as we go along, more fights are just getting more views. Let's talk about something really quick. This has to do with shit talking, and this is the coulda, shoulda, woulda part. So this applies to you guys on YouTube. This applies to people in the Facebook group, in other groups, whatever. If you're going to come on a live or talk shit and say, I would beat your ass, I would drag you through the mud, I would beat you like nothing, I would slap you in the face, that is the weakest thing that you can possibly do, because you are not going to show up out here. You're making a fool of yourself. People have a nervous laugh when you say this kind of stuff because they know that you're not going to do it. You're just, I don't know, like a peacock fucking putting his feathers out there, like an animal trying to intimidate other animals from behind a fence. You're all talk. You're not going to show up. Don't be weak. Don't coulda, shoulda, woulda this bullshit. Like, if you legit want to fight, our signups are in the event section. And don't make excuses like, well, you guys are in a different state. I can't make it. Well, then keep your fucking mouth shut. Glove up or shut up. That's the name of the game. I don't want to hear like excuses if you're going to run your mouth. Don't talk shit to our MMA heavyweight champion if you will never say it to his face, because it's just all talk. It's like a little yapping dog against the freaking huge ass mastiff, you know, like from behind a fence. You just all talk. That's all I got on that. Don't be a shit talker. Glove up or shut up. Questions, comments, concerns, you know what? Leave them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. I love replying to your comments. Don't be a hating asshole. You know, that don't get you very far on this channel or in the Facebook group. So that's all I got for you. See you on the next one, July 23rd, 2-year anniversary. Sign up now or regret it for the rest of your life. Peace out, everybody.